Hello guys, it's a Wednesday today. It's the only day that I'm filming. I'm not filming anymore this week. This is it. Yeah, so today's prompt for the Terra Lever 3 Free Up Your Art bleh, is liquidate. So this week I'm going to be using watercolors and drawing ink and maybe some watered down acrylic to change the consistency in order to make everything a little bit more liquidy. So I'm just gonna get on with it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be using the big pieces that I made last week, and now I'm gonna get on with it. Bye! Hi guys, so what you've just seen me do is I forgot what I've just done. Hi guys, so what you've just seen me do is I've put wall paint, I put it into some squeezy bottles and I filled them half with water, and I know a lot of people will be like, oh, you're supposed to water it down with medium so that it sticks. But the goal here wasn't so that it would stick, so that it would lose its thickness. It was just so that it would soak into the paper. And actually, I really like it. It's done really well. I think it did its job perfectly. Look, as you can see here, this was the first one. So this one got a little bit messier than I wanted it to, especially after I attacked it with the hairdryer to try and get it to dry a little bit. But as you can see, when it dries in kind of like layers, like some layers are darker than the others, and you can see as well where it's kind of gone like a lightning-y kind of crackle effect, and I think that's really, really cool. And you can still see the charcoal background as well, which I actually really like. So even though this one is really messy, I think it was a good first attempt. I think it taught us what it needed to, really, which is to not use as much. This was the second attempt, and I really, really like this one. I really like where I splattered the paint up here, and it's dried in like two different kinds of shades, and they look a little bit like clouds, so I really like that. And I really like this bit as well, where the paint landed and then continued to like splat. As you can see, this one's still wet. It hasn't dried because like there was a big gap where there was too much paint. But I really like this bit too. I just think it's really cool. And then this is the third one that I've done. As you can see with the third one, I kind of like made a mess here. Where I actually accidentally got paint on the mat from the first two. So then I kind of just like added to the paint. I kind of just made it messier, like this. Woo, woo. And then I basically pressed this one on top of it. So you can see like it's kind of like a mirror image. Like kind of like a weird nose here and like a weird nose here. It looks a little bit like a seahorse. And then I kind of just, even though I didn't change the consistency of it, I kind of just added this like kind of green paint. And it's basically, I got it from Hobbycraft. and it's ready mixed poster paint, but it's really, really bad. It's obviously meant for children, but it's just really bad in the fact that like it's so see-through. It's kind of like my other paints that I bought from the range, but I kind of like that in this because obviously the rest of it's see-through. So I thought instead of changing the consistency, I would just spread it on like with my hands, and I think it actually worked really well. See, most artists would be able to tell you with their vocabulary what they like about their artwork and which part they like and how it's done that with some really cool fancy words. But I'm useless and I can't do that, so I think they're cool. I think they're cool. That's it. That's how that goes.